Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This week we are talking about meat and a specific topic, dry aged beef. So let's talk about how this piece of meat will become like this one 45, 90, 180 days later.
Dry aging is the process by which large cuts of beef are aged for anywhere from several weeks to several months before being trimmed and cut into steak. It's a process that not only helps the steak develop flavor, but also make it more tender. So the first method to do it, and the less expensive one, is to use Yumai bags. Those Yumai bags are not just simple vacuum bags. There's a special membrane that forms a bond with the protein on the surface of the meat, allowing moisture release and oxygen exchange while blocking odors and contamination. After transferring your meat into the Yumai bag, make sure the edge is very dry, otherwise it won't seal. Those little strips are very important because they are vacuum adapter. Without them, you won't be able to vacuum all the air out of the bag. After you have sucked all the air out of the bag, make sure you seal the bag properly. Make at least 2 seals, or 3 or 4, it won't hurt. So the pros of those Yumai bags is it's easy, it's cheap, and you can do it in your own fridge. And the biggest con of those bags, it is that it's not recommended to dry age your meat over 45 days in it. Alright, so you tried the Yumai bag, you liked it, but it's not enough, you wanna go all in. So this is exactly what you need, the Steak Ager Pro 40. In this unit, you can age up to 40 pounds or 2 beef cut at the same time. In this unit, you can perfectly control the temperature and the humidity, which is very important if you plan on dry aging for a long period of time. And this comes with an app that you can put on your phone to track the length of age, temperature, and humidity of your piece of beef. You might ask why I cut a piece of steak in that ribeye loin with a chainsaw. Well, because it was fun. And yes, I will clean that cut, of course, we are not savages. To compare the taste of the dry-aged beef versus the non-aged, we will cut a piece of it and make it sous vide and then freeze it. Alright, let's get serious now. This unit comes with 2 nice stainless steel stands made to put your filet de bœuf in it. And then you will need to wrap your filet de bœuf with butcher twine. That was supposed to be the easiest part of it, but for some reason it's giving me a really hard time. Like we say in French, jamais 203, third time the charm. There's only one goal here, is to secure your steak into that rack. So no need to try to go fancy or create art with that butcher twine, just wrap the beef tight. And now it's time for our little baby to take a long nap. This one will go for 90 days. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Now let me show you how a 140 days dry aged steak looks like.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
It's beautiful. The first thing you want to do is to remove the pedicle. Don't throw it in the garbage, those are really good in burgers. What I usually do with them is to sous vide them and put it in the freezer until you need it. I will put a link of my burger video so you will see exactly what I do with them. At that point you might wonder what I'm doing with that steak. Today we're not grilling steak on the barbecue, but we are making a tartare de bœuf vieilli. For a good tartare, you need lean meat, so that's why I'm removing all the fat part of it. And of course, save them for a nice barbecue snack. When all the fat is gone from that piece of beef, julienne it and then dice it evenly. I really like the smell of dry aged beef, and in this one I have notes of hazelnuts. To make this dry aged steak tartare, first we need chive finely chopped, about 1 teaspoon. Then finely dice half of a shallot. Then about a tablespoon of caper, and what I like to do is to run my knife with pressure over it so the flavor is released. And 1 tablespoon of black olive, and make sure you remove the pit unless you like it extra crunchy. And a teaspoon of blue cheese. This is optional, it depends on your taste. Don't put too much, it's very strong in flavor. A teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. This is extra virgin olive oil with truffle flavor in it. Just a drizzle, it's very powerful. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 egg yolk, salt and pepper. Mix everything together, then put it in the fridge for 1 hour so the flavor will intensify.
Alright guys, this is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And remember, if you would like to buy one of these very nice steak aging fridge from the company Steakager, there's a link to their website, and at the end just enter Cook avec Dan in the promo code to get 5% off anything you buy there. So, subscribe, like, and see you soon! Oh my. What?